Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Okay, so today, if you guys haven't seen from the thumbnail, we're gonna jump into some mods. This is another exterior mod. I'm actually just finishing up the M Sport setup, which we're gonna do is adding the rear, the actually M Sport side skirts. Funny enough, as you guys already see, I have them installed. I forgot to do the intro for this video, so I'm shooting it now. Stay tuned, guys. There's a lot of good information on how to get these installed and where I got them from, okay? If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. We have lots of cool content out there as well. Make sure you're liking the video, guys. I want to keep bringing all this stuff to you. So let me turn the camera around. I'm going to show you some of this old footage that I got when I got these side skirts and some of in the process that I took to get these installed. So we'll jump into this now. We've got the cars moved out of the garage now. I'm going to go ahead and get the box opened up and get this next side skirt ready. But this is what we're looking at right now. So we've got these new primered M Sport side skirts. The link will be down in the description for you guys. I picked these up off of eBay. I think they were about $160. So we've got two sets here, or I say one full set left and right, and we're going to get them sprayed. So of course they come primered, which is great. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna grab probably some scuff pads, maybe a little bit of water, just lightly scuff them up so that we make sure that the paint will adhere properly, and then I'll get to laying down our color. Taking the opportunity to get back out here on the side skirts. So as you guys see, I've actually polished and cleaned one up already. This is the one that actually had some of the drips on it. I've got the side skirt extension mounted. And so now I'm just working on this last one here. Then we'll get to work on putting them back on the car. Right now, sorry, I didn't think about this recording wise. I just put a little bit of double-sided tape. Actually going with the double-sided tape I'm going with right now isn't as strong as the old stuff that I used previously. It's just some of this, I got this one doing the installation on the garage doors. Last time I think I used this like really strong Gorilla Glue stuff, and it was really difficult to get it off. So this time I'm going a little bit lighter on it, but I did purchase a little pack of clips. So I've got these little fastener kits. This fastener kit I bought off of Amazon came with over 120 different sizes of retainer clips. And so I'm using these as just extra security. Drilling hole through the bottom. I'm doing basically 5 holes per side skirt. And just mounting them with, again, this is the double-sided tape and then those retaining clips just for extra security. But I think this is going to look really, really clean, be a very nice upgrade. Finally get the M Sport side skirts to go with the M Sport front bumper and the M Sport rear bumper that we have now. Okay, so I'm going to be back at it now. Again, like I said, just went ahead and drilled, right now, I just went through and finished putting on the double-sided tape. I'll put this on a quick time lapse as I'm drilling holes for the retaining clips. So the clips that I chose to use are actually these ones here, the smaller ones that are for Toyota. The reason why I went with them is because they only go down about 12 millimeters, which is about a little less than half an inch. 6mm is right under 1/4 inch, and so that's why I'm just using a 1/4 inch drill bit. And so as you guys can see, I've drilled out the holes that I'm going to use. So you just gotta have these holes just like that. And we're just gonna slide these little clips in there. I drilled out 5 per side skirt. Put those in place, and then they will be ready to be mounted. We've got the car in the air now. We're gonna start working on taking off the base side skirt. So it's one of those things that's not difficult. It is a little just time consuming. You're gonna get underneath there. The main thing that I would tell you is to take a look at, if you're gonna be doing this swap, look at the side skirt that you have with the new one going on, and look at how the holes are oriented on this side skirt. The other piece of that is everything else is just basically held in place by clips. So you'll have a little clip there, but when you start getting to this section here, underneath you'll see that these are what actually clamp into place on the body of the vehicle. And sorry, again, having some issues here with getting this to focus. But either way, I'm gonna climb into the car, start working on that now. I'll put this on a time lapse for you guys. Oh, and just so you know, you're gonna be using basically 8mm little socket. I use that on my DeWalt, and then I also have a little ratchet because some of them will be just a little bit more difficult to get to, and you won't have the access with like a DeWalt or a little power tool. So let's get started. Okay, so we've got about, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 regular 8mm bolts that pop out. And then there's about 3 of these just plastic screws. They're just like the plastic clip-in screws. Those have to come out. Once you've done that, the actual, the bottom of your side skirt is free. Okay, so now everything else is just basically held in, clipped in, and it's gonna take some force to really kind of pull it out of the seats from where they're basically clipped in. Okay, so we'll get those doors open, and I'll put you guys back on the time lapse. But this is working. One thing I always find it a little tricky is getting around this little section here. It tends to kind of scratch up the paint, so I'm going to try to see if I can do that and get it done without damaging the new painted side skirts. So pray for me. So now I haven't done this a lot, but anytime I have done it, it is a little nerve-wracking because you think you're going to break something, but you do have to actually use a good amount of force to pull these back and to get them to separate. Another thing that I found is if you kind of lift up from here and help pull from the top, it'll help as well too. So I've got that moving here. I'm going to go ahead and open this door up and see if we can keep this moving. Hard to get another spot here to come loose actually. You're having to try to work around your doors being open because you have to. And that does not like that. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to actually grab something plastic, try to get in here to see if I can do that without damaging any of the paint. But we need that to come loose a little bit there. Okay. When you find something like that, sometimes you might find it's better to start from the other end then and work your way back that direction. So we're gonna give that a shot this time. And hopefully you guys can still see me. Go ahead and close that door some. And so, again, just trying to find the best place to get leverage. This one's starting to come away. Lift and pull. There we go. Like I said, it can be a little nerve-wracking. There we go. So that one's starting to come loose back from that direction. And this is that spot that I don't like. I can see where it's already rubbing on the door. Using my little plastic tool. Give myself a separation. And there we go. That one's coming loose there. There we go. And we got to pull off. Sorry, my hands are filthy now. We're gonna show you guys what we're working with. Okay, see how well this is gonna show up. So here is, you can see these little clipped sections, or sections where the clips are sliding in. They're basically just locking into place inside that little rail. And that is, again, this section here. Okay, and you can see how this one here just kind of gets scratched up. This is the second time I've actually had to take this side skirt off. When I first purchased the car, I had to repair, had to actually replace this front fender. So some of my OG subscribers might remember that. When I did, of course, I had to take the side skirt off, and that's the reason why I had to take it off before. So now that that's off, it's a matter of just reversing the installation. So one thing that we'll do here, the main thing that you have to worry about here, I say worry, it's not truly worry. When you're getting ready to slide in your new side skirt, you do want to make sure that you're sliding in within this little section here. So this is going to slide in there, and then you want to slide in underneath your cover here, because it actually is supposed to, this cover actually kind of mounts to the side skirt. So that's the big thing, just kind of sliding in under that section. Man, I do need to actually replace these too. These are getting pretty beat up. I know you can find those on AliExpress. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to put down as a replacement, but we're gonna go ahead and get the new side skirts back on. One quick thing I forgot to mention here. Before you actually mount your side skirt, which I've already done, the previous side skirt, the back side actually has these metal clips that need to be pulled off. And I don't know if I can do that. I can't do that by hand right now. Up there, I got one of them off. So these metal clips need to come off, and you're gonna actually put that on the new side skirt. So I did not do that, which means now I have to figure out a way to get it back on. So don't do like I did. Replace those clips first, and then you won't have the hassle. Now, for anyone that's actually looking to complete their M Sport conversion, if you're looking for these M Sport side skirts, I'm going to post a link down in the video below. I believe these came from eBay. It was Icon Motorsports, which I know they've done a lot of upgrades for the F10 and a lot of BMWs. The side skirts ran, I think, about $158, and the fitment, everything on these things is perfect. I have no complaint. I've bought a lot of parts, eBay, like front lip, rear spoiler, things of that nature. I mean, rear diffuser. Nothing has had fitment aftermarket like these side skirts have. I'm not sponsored on this video, but I will tell you the fitment has been perfect. So I will definitely throw that link down below. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. If this is your first time to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Keep coming back for more content. I think I'm gonna do a video here next on just the mods that I have so far on this F10. I've got, as far as bolt-ons, we're pretty much maxed out. But again, we did the dyno video a couple weeks ago, and I did tell you guys I was gonna do that video, and so it is coming. I'm gonna get you guys a mods video, and we'll go from there. So you guys stay tuned, everyone be safe, and we'll catch you in the next one.